Siblings of the golden child, when did your parents' favoritism come back to bite them? Growing up, Mason was the star athlete, honor student, and perfect son who could do no wrong. When he totaled his car drunk driving at 17, my parents told everyone I was driving. They made me take the blame to protect his college scholarships. When I refused to lie to the police, they grounded me for being selfish with your brother's future. I worked nights stocking shelves to pay for community college, while Mason got a full ride to Duke. My parents threw him a massive graduation party and gave him a new BMW. When I graduated with my accounting degree, they didn't even come. Said they had Mason's golf tournament that day. The favoritism got worse when we became adults. Mason started a marketing company that was basically him partying with clients on my parents' dime. They invested their entire retirement savings, $150,000, because Mason's a visionary entrepreneur. When I showed them his company had zero revenue after 2 years, they accused me of being jealous. Meanwhile, I was building my own tax consulting firm from nothing. No family money, no connections, just 18-hour days and determination. My parents never asked about it, never offered to help. At family dinners, they'd spend hours discussing Mason's empire while I sat there invisible. Everything changed when Mason started dating Victoria, a client's daughter. She was smart, ambitious, and somehow saw through his BS immediately. She'd ask pointed questions about his business model that made him squirm. My parents hated her instantly, said she was too aggressive and not supportive enough. One night, Victoria called me directly. She'd discovered Mason had been using the company credit cards for gambling, not just a little. He'd blown through $200,000 in investor money at casinos. The investors, 3 of my dad's oldest friends who'd trusted Mason because of our family name. Victoria sent me everything: bank statements, casino receipts, even security footage of Mason at high-stakes poker tables. She was done with him but thought my parents deserved to know where their money went. I sat on that information for 2 weeks, watching my parents plan Mason's 30th birthday party. They spent $20,000 on a yacht rental while telling me they couldn't afford to visit when I bought my first house. The party was perfect. All their country club friends, dad's business associates, everyone who'd heard years of stories about their successful son and their disappointment daughter. During the toasts, I stood up with my laptop. I played a compilation video: Mason at casinos, the bankruptcy filing for his company, testimony from investors he'd screwed over. The room went silent as I explained how their golden boy had destroyed my father's 40-year reputation and cost 3 families their life savings. The best part? I'd quietly bought out Mason's debts through my firm. I owned everything: his car, his condo, even his golf clubs. I served him eviction papers right there at his birthday party. My parents lost everything in the lawsuits: their retirement, their house, their social standing. Dad's friends wouldn't speak to him. Mom's book club banned her. They had to move into a small apartment, and both work retail in their 70s. Mason fled to Mexico to avoid fraud charges. He sends them postcards asking for money they don't have. They finally called me last month, not to apologize, but to ask if I could help them financially. I sent them $50 and a note: "This is more than you ever gave me. Don't contact me again. Karma's a bitch when your golden child turns out to be fool's gold."